Have you ever spent hours planning, analyzing, and overthinking only to end up doing nothing? You're not alone. Overthinking is a silent productivity killer, and for perfectionists, it's even worse. The fear of making mistakes, the need for everything to be just right, it can leave you stuck in a cycle of inaction. But what if I told you there's a way to break free? In this video, we'll explore practical strategies to stop overthinking and start taking action, even if you're a perfectionist. First, let's understand what overthinking really is. Overthinking is when your mind gets stuck in a loop of analyzing, worrying, and second-guessing. It's like having a browser with 100 tabs open and you can't figure out which one to focus on. Now, pair that with perfectionism, the belief that anything less than perfect is unacceptable, and you've got a recipe for paralysis. Perfectionists often overthink because they're afraid of making mistakes or falling short of their high standards. Perfectionism isn't always bad. It can drive you to do great work. The problem is when it stops you from taking action altogether. So, what's the cost of overthinking? For starters, it wastes time. Precious time you could spend actually doing the things that matter. It also creates stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. Overthinkers often miss opportunities because they're too busy analyzing every possible outcome. And for perfectionists, the stakes feel even higher. The fear of failure can be so overwhelming that it's easier to do nothing at all. But here's the truth: inaction is often worse than making a mistake. Why do perfectionists struggle so much with taking action? It often comes down to three things: fear of failure, the paralysis of analysis, and the need for control. Perfectionists are so afraid of making mistakes that they'd rather not try at all. They get stuck in the planning phase, analyzing every detail and waiting for the perfect moment to start. But here's the reality: there's no perfect moment. The only way to move forward is to take action. Imperfect action. So how do you stop overthinking? Let's start with awareness. Notice when you're overthinking and gently bring yourself back to the present moment. Mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation can help. Another strategy is time boxing. Set a time limit for decision making. For example, give yourself 10 minutes to choose a restaurant and then stick to your decision. And here's a game changer: the 70% rule. Instead of waiting for everything to be 100% perfect, aim for 70%. Done is better than perfect. Now let's talk about taking action. Start by breaking big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Set micro goals, tiny, achievable actions that build momentum. For example, if you're writing a book, your first goal could be to write just 100 words. Embrace imperfection and remind yourself that progress is more important than perfection. And don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Every step forward is a victory. To truly overcome overthinking, you need to address perfectionism. Redefine what success means to you. Excellence is great, but perfection is unattainable. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd show a friend. And remember, progress is what matters, not perfection. Focus on getting better, not being perfect. Let's look at some real-life examples. Take Sarah, a graphic designer who used to spend hours tweaking her designs, afraid they weren't good enough. By setting time limits and embracing the 70% rule, she was able to complete projects faster and with less stress. Or John, a writer who struggled with perfectionism. By breaking his book into small chapters and celebrating each one, he finally finished his manuscript. These stories show that it's possible to overcome overthinking and perfectionism, and you can too. If you're ready to take the next step, here are some tools and resources to help you. Apps like Headspace or Calm can help with mindfulness. Books like The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown or Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy offer great insight. And don't forget journaling. Writing down your thoughts can help you process them and gain clarity. Overthinking and perfectionism don't have to control your life. By practicing awareness, embracing imperfection, and taking small, consistent actions, you can break free from the cycle of inaction. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. So, what's one small step you can take today? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.